SummerSlam 2023 has officially taken place, and like most of the Triple H premium live events, the build wasn't very good. However, the show delivered more than expected, apart from, well, we all know what didn't deliver, and I'll go over that. So, Jimmy Uso has turned on his brother, Jey Uso, and people are having a meltdown about it. They are saying it doesn't make sense. Jimmy has only just turned face, and this is all over the place, and it's shit. Now, I disagree. I completely and utterly disagree. In fact, this is what I was expecting to begin with, because Jimmy got injured in 2020, which forced Jey to become a singles wrestler. Now, during that time, Jey became main event Jey Uso, and he made his name bigger than Jimmy's. When Jimmy came back, they became a tag team again. They had a over 600-day tag title run, and then Jimmy got storyline injured when Roman demolished him, and Jey went straight for the main event once again to become not just the undisputed Universal Champion, but the tribal chief of the family. So Jimmy's pissed off. Jimmy is sick of his brother trying to one-up him when he's not around. That's what he thinks anyway, in storyline context. So Jimmy said, fuck this, I'm going to teach you a lesson, and cost Jey the match. There are more positives to this than negatives. In fact, the only negative I find is this going to make Jimmy Uso the lesser Uso? Is Jimmy going to fade into the mid-card abyss? Possibly. Now, how would I book this? So, you do Jimmy versus Jey at Payback. Jey wins. You do Jimmy versus Jey in a loser leaves SmackDown match at the following pay-per-view, whatever that may be. Fastlane or a Saudi show, I don't know. But you do Jimmy versus Jey, loser leaves SmackDown, Jimmy wins. Jey is forced over to Raw, where they can be separate until WrestleMania. You have Jimmy do his own thing as a singles guy, maybe fight Gunther for the IC title, maybe go against Seth for the World Heavyweight title, or just feud with The Miz. Everyone feuds with The Miz. As for Jimmy, you could either put him back with Roman, or you could keep him away from Roman and have him feud with LA Knight, have him put LA Knight over, and just have him go against some baby faces, some wins, some losses, up until WrestleMania, where we have an invasion angle, where one of the Usos decides to invade the other show to jump the other to build a match for WrestleMania. Or you could build this in the Royal Rumble match. So there's a lot more positives to negative with this angle. But speaking of negatives, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Oh, bad. So I remember many years ago, all the Mark podcasters, they were saying, we want Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler in an MMA match. We want Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley in an MMA match. Because that's what they thought they wanted. Well, we got Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler in an MMA match, and it got "this is boring" chants. Everyone hated it. Everyone hated it. And this is why we are fans and not bookers. Because we don't know what we want, because we are all fickle as wrestling fans. That is a hard truth, but it's the truth. And I'm willing to admit that. Logan Paul versus Ricochet. Fantastic match. Fantastic ending. People complaining about the ending, including Eric Bischoff. But I think it was a clever way to give Logan Paul the win, whilst also protecting Ricochet and giving Ricochet a bigger spotlight against someone like Logan Paul. Women's triple threat, didn't really care. I don't think anyone else cared either. Bianca won and then Io cashed in. Nobody cared. The crowd was silent. People say, give the women a chance. Yet, no one's interested when they are given the chance. So, that tells you what you need to know about that. Seth Rollins defeats Finn Balor again. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting Finn to win. But Seth wins with the help of Damian Priest. This is going to have more dissension in the Judgment Day on Monday nights. So we'll see what happens there. But who faces Seth next? Who is there to face Seth on Raw, apart from Damian? Drew's just lost to the Intercontinental Champion, so it'll be a bit weird for him to go for the World Heavyweight Championship. But we'll have to see what happens. And again, okay match. Not great, not bad. This is just okay. Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. I challenge you to find me one bad Gunther match in WWE. This man is a monster. This man will become the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. And that is fucking fantastic. The future is now, and the future and the now is Gunther. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Again, it was pretty much the same as the others. Brock dominates most of the match, but Cody finds a way to defeat the Beast. And after the match, Brock raised Cody's hand and endorsed him, shook his hand, which was apparently, according to Triple H, unplanned. Brock just did it, which must explain the confusion on Cody Rhodes' face. And Cody Rhodes is now set for bigger and better things, on track to the Royal Rumble. And now I am saving the best for last. The Slim Jim 25-man Battle Royal with LA Knight as the winner. Now WWE tried to tease us, tried to make us think that LA Knight was going to lose this again by having Omos be put in the match. But LA Knight actually won. He won the Battle Royal, which is fucking fantastic. It's about time he won a match on pay-per-view or PLE, whatever you want to call it. He hasn't won one so far, apart from now. He's finally won a PLE match, which is great. It's great to even see him on the PLEs in the first place, but he's actually winning now. And I know it's only a Battle Royal, but this is just the start of something great for LA Knight. Now, if you are watching me on Rumble, I am planning on doing some Rumble exclusive content at some point. I'm just uploading my YouTube videos onto Rumble for now, and then once I start getting some sort of following on Rumble, I will start posting Rumble exclusives. So if you're on YouTube, please check me out on Rumble, same name as this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.